Hello, my name is Dr. Parvida Govindaswamy. I'm a faculty at East Central College. I have lived in United States for the last 22 years, but I'm originally from India. And the state I'm from in India is called Tamil Nadu, which literally means the land of the Tamilians or the land of the people who speak in Tamil, right? So Nadu means land. So Tamil Nadu is land of the Tamils, okay? So I'm excited to present a few phrases and words in Tamil for you, and hopefully you will enjoy learning them and enjoy the tongue twisters. All right, here it goes. The very first word we're going to learn is how to say hello. So we use hello to greet someone. And back home, when you are just passing somebody by and you want to say hello, you actually don't say anything. You just nod friendly at them. But then if, let's say, you are visiting somebody and you want to say hello to them, then you say vanakkam. So vanakkam is the equivalent of namaste. So you would say, do the same gestures you would do with namaste, which is to put hands in front of your chest and slightly bow your head. And the other person will say vanakkam back to you, doing mirroring your actions. So vanakkam is said in settings where you are going to meet someone as their guest, or you are seeing someone formally and you want to say vanakkam. If you are addressing audience and you walk up to the podium and you say vanakkam to everybody. So that's a more formal way of saying hello. But other than that, you just say hello in English and most people will understand you. All righty. So the next phrase we're going to learn is hello. My name is Parvi. So how do you say your name in Tamil? So you say vanakkam. En peyar Parvi. Vanakkam. En meaning me or my. Peyar means name, and then you say your name. So vanakkam. En peyar Parvi. Try this with your name. Just replace Parvi with your name and give it a whirl. The next phrase is, how are you? And there are several ways to ask someone how they are. How are you is one of them. Are you doing well is another way of asking them. And then there is another very common way in India of asking after somebody's well-being, which I have not yet come across in the US, and I'm going to teach that to you as well. So first things first, let's start with how are you? And you say, eppadi irukkinga? Eppadi irukkinga? So when you walk up to somebody in a formal setting and you want to ask, how are you doing, sir? You will say, eppadi irukkinga? But in an informal setting, or if you're talking to somebody who is your younger person, they're younger to you, or you're talking to someone who is really familiar to you, then you would say, eppadi irukka? So you might walk up to your brother, whether older brother or younger brother, depending on how informal y'all are, and you will say, eppadi irukka? But you will go up to your mom or dad or grandparents and say, eppadi irukkinga? So that's the formal way of saying it. So when someone asks you, eppadi irukkinga? The reply is, na nalla irukken, meaning I'm well. Nan means I am, nalla means well, and nan nalla irukken means I am doing well. Yes, so that's what I should have written there. So you're pretty much saying I'm well or I'm doing well. So eppadi irukkinga? And the reply is na nalla irukken. Alrighty. Then, are you doing well? Yes. So how do we say that? Nalla irukkingala. So there's that word again, well, right? So nalla is well, it's good. That's what nalla means, right? Nalla irukingala is, are you doing well? Again, formal. Informal is nalla irukiya? That's informal. And we reply and say, நான் நல்லா இருக்கேன். If you remember, this is exactly what we said for how are you? நான் நல்லா இருக்கேன். So that's pretty much the reply for this one too. நான் நல்லா இருக்கேன், meaning I'm doing well. And forgive the typographical errors there. All right. So now on to a greeting that is pretty unique to some cultures, and Indian culture is one of them. And specifically, I can only speak of how it's done in the part of India I come from, because India is a vast country with a lot of cultural variations anywhere you go. So their habits and rituals are different, and the way we show love to each other and concern for each other is different too. So if you were to visit us, my family back home, after asking you, how are you doing? Nalla irukingla? Then after a little bit of chit chat, the next question would be about, have you eaten? And can I get you something to eat? So let's learn how to say that, okay? So food is சாப்பாடு in Tamil, okay? சாப்பாடு, alrighty? So now let's see how you say, have you eaten? Meaning, have you eaten food? So we say, சாப்பிட்டீங்களா? Formal, yeah? சாப்பிட்டீங்களா? Formal. Now, formal doesn't have to be only for your elders or your colleagues or formal settings. If you were to visit my house, although you and I might be of the same age group, you could even be younger than me, but because my mom does not know you very well, she doesn't have a whole lot of familiarity with you, they will still use the formal language with you, because that then shows the familiarity in the relationship, the fact that we will give you respect unless you tell us not to anymore. So the default state is giving respect. And we do that even to a 2-year-old. So if I were to walk up to a 2-year-old and ask them, have you eaten? I will not say sapitiya. It'll be sapitingla. So which then tells everybody else, I really don't know that 2-year-old, but I'm still concerned about them. Okay, so have you eaten? Sapitingla. And saying that informally would be sapitiya. And the answer would be, sapitache, which means, yes, I have eaten. So one more time, sapitingla, and you say, sapitache. All righty. Thank you is, again, something that we do not say very frequently in the part of India I come from. There are bodily gestures that people do that conveys the thank you more than verbally saying thank you. But in formal settings and in professional settings, we do say thank you. So if my mom were to fetch me some water, I wouldn't say thank you to her, or at least not when I used to live in India. I'm so used to saying thank you right now verbally that I would say it, but most people won't say thank you. Instead, they would make gestures and say other things that acknowledges that this person has taken the effort to do some favor for you, right? And it's very, very proper and accepted back home. But if you have to say thank you to somebody in a formal setting, you will say nandringa, meaning thank you, sir, thank you, ma'am, and nandri to someone who is younger than you. So nandringa is formal, respectful. Nandri is informal and more familiar, okay? But how do you say thank you very much? Just like I would like to say, thank you very much for sitting through this presentation and learning something. So we would say, remember Nandri? We're going to incorporate that in thank you very much. So how do you say thank you very much? You say, மிக்க நன்றிங்க, meaning thank you very much. And I would say, இந்த presentation attend பண்ணதுக்கு மிக்க நன்றிங்க, meaning for attending this presentation, thank you very much. So how do you say this informally though? I'm going to leave that up to you. So you know what to say for very much, which is mikka. You know how to say thank you informally. So put that both together and go for it. And I hope you enjoyed this presentation and I hope you had fun. Mikka nandri. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.